the BCCA webinar update presentation for May 22nd, 2018. My name is Pete Redekup, and together with Gerhard Rempel and Johnny, both Gerhard and I are down in Canada currently, up at the lake in Manitoba, Canada. And Johnny's down in Belize, Central America. Great to have you with us here. As most of you know, I just got back from a trip from the Philippines, and I'm excited to be back here with all of you. And we've got some very exciting updates that we're going to share with you all today here in regards to really where things are at. It's been a lengthy journey here, ladies and gentlemen, with all of the faucets, all of the things that BCCA will entail, and you're going to hear about it today firsthand from both Gerhard and Johnny. But I want to just encourage everyone that's been here and those that have participated, whether you were Wealth Rising Coin or whether you were CybSec community. We embrace you with open arms and welcome you here. The CybSec community has been dealt with. The coin swaps are completed, and everyone's excited, and we are ready to rock and roll, move forward. Most of you have downloaded the QT wallet for BCCA, and you know how that wallet is functioning, just lightning quick, and just very impressive how that wallet is minting, staking, and 10% annual interest rewards, mining rewards, and just a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes as well with the additional faucets coming to BCCA, including a passive project that you've been hearing on and off about, and the new website that's currently under development and getting closer here. And I know Johnny's going to have some updates in regards to that as well as will Gerhard. But I want to just sort of paint a vision here today for all of us that have been involved. It's certainly been a lengthy process, a lengthy journey to get us where we are today. But I want to say that I'm really proud of Gerhard, Johnny, the whole team, everyone that's been there and has stuck with it. And I want to ensure each and every one of you that this journey is going to be well worth it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's not easy to get a project to where we are at today. And I know I haven't been there firsthand recently due to my travels and had some health concerns, but I want to just say that I'm back, and I'm looking really forward to working with you folks and getting this project into some serious hyper growth here. And for those of you that have been around and you've been hearing about Satoshi, our very own proprietary in-house trading platform or a private trading platform, it's going to be open to the world. It's going to showcase the BCCA coin on the platform among with other coins. But one of the things that I do want to openly mention here today and share with you folks is that Gerhard and I have been in talks with various trading platforms and getting the BCCA coin listed, and we've completed a very lucrative deal with one of the trading platforms out there. But we're sitting on a fence here, sort of, if you will. What do? Do we go ahead and just list the coin, BCCA coin? Do we just publicly launch it with another trading platform, or do we invest those funds and our energy into our own trading platform and launch it there? So your feedback is definitely really appreciated in this area, but there's a lot of development that has been going on behind the scenes, and you're going to hear about that here today on this update webinar. Now, I also want to encourage those of you that have supported the BCCA project and have been holding the coins and are excited about embracing this journey, this epic journey that we're going to walk together, locked arms, and moving onwards and upwards. We've got something really amazing here. And those of you that have been really connected and plugged into these webinars and plugged into what's going on, you have a bit of an idea as to how absolutely lucrative this project is really going to be and what it's going to really encompass for all of us and how it can potentially change the change your financial future. And that's the goal here as we lock arms and unite and work hand in hand with all of the believers. And we've got some great ideas here, folks, and you've been hearing about them, but you're going to see them swing into action here really, really soon. You're going to see a price protection. You're going to see a confident group of people marching onward and forward with this coin project and really getting the pieces of the puzzle to connect and come together and really soar to new heights on this amazing BCCA crypto journey. So I'm going to come back a little later, but before I do, I'm going to call on Johnny. Johnny's going to just share with you, he's been hard at work here, working on many areas of the BCCA project as Gerhard and myself instruct Johnny and just invite him to the team. He's just just worked with us and he's just been there and we really appreciate Johnny and I want to just turn the floor over to him real quickly so he can just share with you all where he's at and what he's been working on and share a little bit of excitement with us all. So join me in welcome.
So yeah, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. I know last week we didn't have a webinar. Not at all a problem though. A lot of the things that we discussed on the last webinar we had, a lot of those things we're still working on now. A lot of them are more lengthy projects, kind of getting over the little tedious things, like for example, the coin swap, all these little things that come up that we got to do. I won't talk too much about that, but for those of you that don't know who I am, I'm pretty sure most of you do know me by now. I've known Pete, I've known Gerhard for quite some time. I've known Pete for way longer from other businesses. Really seeing how he's thrived in the business world and just super excited to work with him. Even though we're not together here in Belize, it's been a blessing, working together no matter where we are all. So yeah, anyway, so recently we're just finishing up this BCCA coin site. I did most of what I could with the site. Now we have a developer finishing up that there. We also have a new template for the website. A lot of little nitty gritty things, but yeah, so that site is being finished as we speak. We got the roadmap and the white paper, just tidying up things that need to be tidied up there, just little touch-ups. It's mostly finished. It's just a matter of making sure it is ready to be published on the site. So yeah, that's the roadmap, the white paper, and then got a few notes here. Let's see, there's something I wanted to bring up. Okay, yeah, never mind that. That'll save for another time. But so as far as the passive project goes, I'm super excited about that. We're brainstorming a bunch of different ideas how we can make our coin more like in terms of the plans we have to make it usable. We have a lot of plans in place for the future, but we're coming up with more things just for more usability like right off the bat. Like Gerhard was saying with the BCCA coins, being able to buy things on the store that we'll have, and on top of that, we have a merchants list where our coin is accepted, where you can also use the coin. So like travel agencies and things like that. But yeah, that will all be manifest. You'll see that manifest on the passive site when it's finished. Right now, we're doing a lot. We're talking a lot about that right now and trying to figure out the best way to go about all that. But yeah, so passive site, really awesome. We're going to have that package system. So basically, you buy a package, and I won't talk too much about this. I know Gerhard has a few times. But yeah, you buy that package, and then you'll see that returning interest. And I don't know too many of the details on interest and the different types of packages. But I know that Gerhard was talking, but I think he has more of that kind of information in finalizing that. So yeah, and then as far as what I'll be doing, besides everything, all the little nitty gritty things I've been working on is, for those of you that don't already know, is the public relations, price protection, trading, support. And there's really not a specific name for what I'll be doing because I will be everywhere, kind of the runner. But I do have a lot of value I can provide in different areas, and as things come up, I can always have my diverse feedback for little areas that need to be worked on in the company. So kind of everywhere. And what I'm really, really excited about, what I really like talking about is the trading itself. I'm going to be actually doing tutorials. I don't know exactly how this will all play out yet, but doing basically screen shares and tutorials with you guys. So for those of you that want to know and learn how to, oh, I'm distorted at times. I only saw that message there now here. I'll try to speak up a little bit louder. I can kind of see my feedback bar here. It says it's okay. But yeah, so the tradings, the tutorials, the screen shares. Really stoked about that because that is really where my passion does lie in terms of what I'm trying to learn and master. Try to master many different types of trading. So no matter what trading strategy or method there is, I will be doing tutorials for that on top of investing, different like I know there's a lot of people that are just long-term investors and just want to know about the next best ICO, the next best this, the next best whatever it is, and just they don't want to have to do all the technical stuff that the day trader does. So definitely I'm going to be implementing things with that too, and having maybe just a page where we're constantly feeding the latest, maybe the latest news, for example, for people that trade off of fundamental analysis and more off news. And then obviously also the sharing trade analysis, so like technical analysis on a page where you guys can see why we think this is the way, why we think this trade is good, why we think this trade is bad, what are the factors in it, and stuff like that. This is all stuff, again, not for the short term. This is, again, more long term after we get, the BCCA site up, after we get the trading site up. This is something that will come, but something I'll be more heavily responsible for, so something I definitely want to talk about when I do get the chance. So, but yeah, so aside from that, I would love tutorial suggestions and feedback for things that you guys want to learn about, whether it's investing, the platform, all of that. Because as time goes, I want to be noting things down and getting that ready even before the site is ready. So yeah, so any kind of suggestions you guys have and what you want to see for video tutorials for screen shares, just let me know even in the comments here. I'm always open now or later on or in our Discord chat, wherever. And yeah, there's not really too much more I do have to say. But yeah, I do appreciate all you guys coming on here. And yeah, let's get this party going. I'm excited. And I don't know if I'm handing this to you, Gerhard, or Pete. I'm not sure, but yeah, thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks so much, Johnny. Appreciate you taking the time out and just updating everyone and sharing your energy and your passion for the BCCA project. Now, unfortunately, your volume was really distorted at times, in and out, so I'm not sure if it was just my end, but you seemed to be really fading in and out as you were speaking. So I'm not sure how that'll play out on the recording, so I apologize for that. But clearly, folks, you can hear Johnny's excitement and the energy and the commitment that he has. And of course, that goes without saying. Gerhard and I are extremely committed to the project, and we're going to see some amazing things that are going to come to fruition here for all of us. And those that have patiently waited are going to be rewarded, I think, in a way, and I shouldn't use the word think, I know, in a way that's going to exceed your expectations because we've got some great, great people behind this project and some phenomenal ideas and some things that are not seen too often in this crypto space where you're actually able to communicate directly with the creators of the project. I mean, how often does that happen in this space? Let's just be real here and let's just admit it doesn't happen very often. Now, one of the things that I want a little feedback, and I know Johnny asked for some feedback there, and I'm going to ask for some feedback here today as well, because as Gerhard and I are in communication and talking and looking at the decision-making process that goes on with a project like this, I mean, most of you know that we have our very own proprietary trading platform called Bitoshi, right? Now, Bitoshi is still in process. It was originally created for the Wealth Rising coin, and we had to remove Wealth Rising coin and, of course, add the BCCA coin to the platform now. Now, here's where I have a question for you. What do you guys think we should do? If the decision were yours, what would you do? Would you pay X number of Bitcoins to list BCCA on an external trading platform, or would you put those funds and invest them into our own trading platform and get it completely ready and have BCCA make its debut on our own trading platform, or should we put it on an external one first? What are your thoughts? I mean, it's always good to get feedback. Now, obviously, Gerhard, myself, and the team will take feedback, and we'll make a decision based on what you guys really feel is the best thing to do. Because obviously, if there's one thing you'll know about us is we love to reach out, we love to ask for feedback, and we love to get the opinions of the masses. The more minds that we can have at work, intelligent minds, people that have a vested interest in the project, that are not in it just for themselves, that understand that this is an open source platform like BCCA, and it's going to really affect the lives of many, many people. And one of the things that Gerhard and I have been in meetings about is the Belize tourism industry. I mean, it's booming. I mean, for those of you that don't know, this little tropical paradise country is just south of Cancun, Mexico, and it's a tourism hotbed. And one of the things that we want to do with our connections is go to some resorts, and we want to start off small and just experiment with it. We want to go to some resorts, Calpech, different resorts out there in Belize, and we want to say, listen, we would love to give you some publicity, your resort, and we would love for you to accept the BCCA coin as a means of payment for any foreigners, any guests that want to come, anybody from the BCCA community that wishes to use their BCCA coins on a vacation to Belize and stay in a beautiful resort and just pay the tab with BCCA. What resort owner would refuse that option, especially if he knew that those coins, he could cash those coins in at the end of the week, at the end of the month, whatever the case may be, at the price that they accepted them for, and convert them into fiat currency or Bitcoin, whatever they choose for a payment option. We think it's a win-win, not just for us, it'll create utility, but for the resort itself, and the resorts in general, because it'll create exposure for them. It'll be like, wow, here's resorts in Belize that are accepting this currency, and maybe you can get a bit of a break on the price if you use BCCA as a payment method. And wouldn't that be an attractive way of getting people to come to the trading platform and purchasing some BCCA coins with Bitcoin and basically using those coins as a for their stay at their vacation. Now that's one of the things. Now you've heard us talking about the passive project as well and how that'll work. Many people are not traders. You know, they come to the cryptocurrency field and they're not like Gerhard, myself, and maybe some others that have a lot of knowledge with cryptocurrency and how to trade and how to work the margins and how to set up an auto sell. And you know, a lot of people don't know that stuff. And one of the things that we're committed to doing as well is teaching you guys how to do that. But for those that don't have an interest in the teaching aspect or learning aspect of how to trade, buy, sell crypto, we're going to have a very lucrative little passive project that Johnny touched on a little bit, and Gerhard's going to touch on it as well, where you'll just be able to purchase BCCA coins directly from the platform and then put them into various packages and allow those packages to earn for you. Now, how does it work? Well, it's very simple. There will be a few different packages. You select the package that's best affordable for you, and you'll get a breakdown every week of what the package is actually doing for you. And at the end of the month or at the end of the term, we professional traders are able to do with those coins on the platform as the prices are fluctuating, you know, moving up and down. Is the goal, of course, is to generate a profit with those coins, right? That's the trader's function. And if the traders are successful, and most trades, you know, as the market is volatile, moving up and down, a professional trader knows how to buy the dip, how to buy the coin at low and sell it a little higher, and buy again and sell again, and at the end of the month or at the end of the term, there's a profit, and that profit then is shared with you, the member, that have vested into the passive project. Now, Gerhard's going to have some more to elaborate on that and sort of how that'll work, but that is really quite unique, and that'll come to you via the BCCA project. I mean, it's a standalone project, but it's going to be brought to you by the alliance, right? So there's a really multifaceted system here that's really going to encompass many different things, and you're going to get really excited. If you aren't already really excited, you're going to get super excited, ladies and gentlemen, when you see this unveil and how it's going to work and how simple it'll all be. I'm just super stoked about it, and we're going to move forward leaps and bounds, and we're going to lock arms, and we're going to run this race together, ladies and gentlemen. So anyways, I'm going to just turn it over to Gerhard. Gerhard has got a bunch of things that he wants to share with us, and we're going to try to keep the webinar not too long, so I know I've rambled here for a bit, and I appreciate your time. And Gerhard, It is over to you, my friend. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Gerhard.
All right, thank you very much, Pete. Hello, everyone. My name is Gerhard, as Pete has already introduced me. He is my nephew and my business partner. It's always nice to have somebody in the background to consult and help me with various things as we go along. And for those of you that have no idea what it all entails to put something like this, of this caliber, of this scope together, you really have no idea. And I know a lot of you are wondering why is all of this taking so long. It was said 2 weeks, it was said 3 weeks, and it's still not up and running. But there's so much involved, and a little hiccup here and there can cause huge delays. But we have overcome most of those hiccups, most of those how should I call this? The bumps in the road. The road is starting to smoothen out. The warning signs were detected earlier. They have all been, most of them have all been ironed out, and from now on, I expect it's going to be, the rest of the development phase is going to be smooth sailing, and then on to testing, for which we will, select a unique group of volunteers that will help us test everything, make sure that it all works flawlessly, and once we're happy and everybody is happy with how everything performs, that's when everything will go live. Now, as the first thing that I'm really excited about, besides the BCCA coin, about ready to go public, is of course the passive income portal or project, and above all else, the coin claim. It's hard to describe or put a name to it, because it entails so much. But I like to refer to it as a pay-per-click. In other words, BCCA, the alliance, is offering or is paying you to click on a button. Now, it's going to take quite some time to explain exactly how this works, but that will be explained in tutorial videos. I'll just give you a brief overview so that you can better understand, or that will help you understand how this is going to work. And I hope I can do a good enough job explaining this where you will see the big picture, where this is leading, and what the whole purpose of this pay-per-click, so to speak, thing is. And that is to create usages of the coin. Or sorry, this is, besides creating uses of the coin, this is our marketing campaign, where we're spending the advertising budget on you, the coin holders, opposed to, as most companies would do, is hire third-party advertising companies, and they create ads and blah blah blah, and do the marketing, and that's the end of the relationship between the coin company and the advertising firm. We're doing things, we always like to do things a little different. We like to keep it in-house as much as we can. So we decided what better way to spend our marketing package than spend it on the members, on the alliance members, on the coin holders themselves. Keep it in-house, right? Now then, having said that, how this will work is very simple. You will simply just log in, and there will be a button for you to click on to claim free BCCA coins. That button will reset itself every 24 hours. As soon as you have pressed that button, you have claimed. Pete and I have decided on right out of the gate, we will start off with 200 coins, and this is subject to change based on the market, what the coin price will do on the market, and so on. But anyways, it's going to start out with rewarding you 200 BCCA coins, which the system will deposit to your account balance. Every time you press that button, you log in, you press that button, the system rewards you 200 BCCA coins to your account balance, and then a timer shows up. A 24-hour starts counting down. Once that timer has counted down to 0, the button is live. You can click it again and claim another 200 coins. Now, once you do this for the third time, now you have done this 3 times. In other words, you have claimed 600 BCCA coins. Now you have by then you have an idea how this works, and that this is for real. You will see the real coins sitting in your account balance, and you will be able to withdraw those coins, have those coins, but you will be presented with options. Right out of the gate, you will have two options: what to do with those coins that you will be earning in, doing this marketing campaign. You can have your desktop wallet. You must have your wallet, your BCCA receiving wallet, added to your profile page, of course. So you have two options. Have those coins sent to your wallet, and once they are sitting in your desktop wallet, and of course you are the sole owner of those coins, they are at your in your possession. You can do with those coins as you see fit. Or B, you can spend those coins on the passive earning packages. So right out of the gate, you will have two choices to decide how you want to spend those coins. If you just want to add them up in your wallet, let the wallet stake the interest coins, you can do that, or you can spend them on these passive income packages and draw interest on those packages. The minimum package will be 30 days. The second package will be 60 days, and the third package will be 90 days. We might add more, and we might raise and the minimum, the maximum. We might make some adjustments, and that all will play out depending on the market, depending on how the coin will perform on the market. That's, I want everybody to know that the percentages and the numbers and figures that we're announcing are subject to change based on the market, but we want to make sure that at all times it will be worth your while to do this. Once you have done this claim for 3 days in a row, that button is no longer clickable. Now it is time for you to start go to work for which the alliance is paying you, and that is to promote the coin project. You simply refer. You will have your own personalized referral link in your back office. You simply just refer somebody, you sign somebody up, and as they join, and as the system confirms that referral, then that button is alive again for you. The following 24 hours, you can log back in and start this coin claim all over again until it's dead, and then you refer another person. So in the meantime, as long as you refer one person, one new referral, that button will continue to be live for you to be clicking on it once every 24 hours and claim free coins. But not only will you be receiving the 200 coins per click, you will also be receiving 200 coins as direct referral commissions on your first level referrals that sign up on your referral link. And then that new referral of yours will also receive 200 coins. Again, the system will add it to the account balance, and those coins will sit there and accumulate until you have reached the minimum, which is not going to be set very high. And then, like I already explained, you can do with those coins as you see fit, or as you decide to do when the time comes. Spend them on passive income packages, earn additional interest coins, or simply have them sent to your wallet, and from there you decide what you want to do with those coins. Now the income packages, they will be I should say the whole project, the whole passive project will be in BCCA coins only. We will add the option to use Bitcoin in the near future, but right out of the gate, it will be the only form of payment will be BCCA coins, and the reason for that is because this passive project, as I started to say in the beginning, the whole purpose of this is to create a usage for the coin. This is step one of creating a utility. This is the first phase of creating usages for the coin. And then, as Pete was mentioning, the idea of trying to make deals with the resort owners, starting off in Belize, of course, where they will accept the coin as form of payment to book your Belize getaways, your vacation packages, and so on. So that all ties in with the what's it called again? The utility for the coin. And it will just keep on going from there. We will branch out and we will seek, different merchants accepting the coin worldwide and wherever we possibly can for different products and services and what have you. So that's basically how this is going to work. I'm super excited and I can't wait, to push the button and announce to the world that this is now live. But the way it looks, I talked to our programmer friend shortly before the webinar, and he assures me that he will have it done very soon. It is as good as done, but then again, time alone will tell, and we know how programmers work. So I cannot give you a date. I wish I could, but I don't dare give you a target date because knowing how programmers work and knowing that there might be a few hiccups here and there, but anyways, it looks like it's going to happen very soon. And once it's ready for testing, we will immediately put out an announcement and get a group of beta testers together. We will thoroughly test the what I refer to as the pay-per-click, this coin claim. We will test the volunteers, beta testers. They will test their referral links to make sure that everything works properly and that the system is actually rewarding the sponsor with coins. Referral commissions, as well as the new referral will get rewarded for having signed up. 200 coins as an introductory offer, or I don't know exactly what we would refer to it, but anyways, you get the picture. So that's basically how this is going to work. And then the next thing, as Pete already mentioned, is our own proprietary trading platform. That is, if that is the route that we will decide to go, and it looks like that will be the initial thing, or that will happen, is the coin is going to go public worldwide on our own proprietary trading platform. The name of the platform, as Pete already announced, is Betoshi. It may not have all of the bells and whistles that you see on all these expensive multi-million-dollar trading platforms. We want to start out with a simple trading platform. Will have all of the functionalities, but without all of the bells and whistles. For not only for the sake of time, but also for the sake of the cost, because it is quite an undertaking to create a trading platform and exchange. So that's pretty much all I have. So back to you, Pete, if I have missed anything or if you want to add anything. So it is back to you, Pete. I don't see Pete grabbing the microphone. He must have stepped away from his desk. But anyways, that's all I have right now, ladies and gentlemen. I want to just thank everybody for coming on this webinar, and hopefully we will have more to share with you throughout the week. And be sure that you are in our Discord channel. I don't have the Discord link handy, but I will try to quickly go and get the link for those that are listening to the recording. Or we will also add the Discord link on the video description box. So once it's on YouTube, the Discord channel to join our Alliance Discord channel will also be in the video box. So thank you very much, folks. With that said, I'm just going to say that I apologize for the lengthy delays, but I'm really looking forward for all of this to come into action real soon.
It's still recording? Oh, okay. Well, one thing I really want to add here real quickly, and hey, I see Amy Maz just joined us here as well. Great to have you here. One of the things that I want to throw at you guys for feedback as well is let us know where you need help. Where's your biggest challenge in promoting BCCA? Because you see, as Johnny mentioned and Gerhard mentioned as well, we can do a host of tutorials and using Screencast-O-Matic. So one of the things that we can do is if there's an area, let's say trading tips. You say trading tips. That's my weakness, or how to get people excited about the passive project, or how to use a trading platform, how will Betoshi, or whatever there is. Whatever you need help with the most, let us know, because it's nothing for us to create a tutorial and make that tutorial available, make that tutorial put it in the back office, and just have everybody go there and watch a little tutorial on how it's an area that you struggle with. Please let us know what that area is, and we'll certainly get a tutorial out for you guys, and maybe that'll be of help to you, and maybe recruiting, I mean, some tips or whatever the area is. Just let us know. We're here to help, and we would love to have your feedback. So, all right, anyways, I'm not sure if I cut you off, Gerhard. I have no idea. I had no sound, no audio, no nothing here anymore. So I'm going to just turn it back to you and see if there was anything else that you had in closing, or whether you were finished or not. So again, a little in dark here because I